So here's just, I don't want to take too much time, but here's an update on the rest of the things. So here's the other trachea that I protected just with a bucket, and it's dead. So obviously, not a foolproof plan. Plus this area doesn't get much shade. I think I'm a goon when it comes to trying to overwinter bananas, because this is 2 years in a row where I think that I have killed a banana. It's just full of ice, and I don't know. Somebody needs to show me how to do that properly, because I'm just wasting my money, I think, when it comes to bananas. Here's the stuff in the palm hut. Obviously looks good, and if all goes well this weekend, this will be the next project, taking this down, since we're not supposed to get too cold anymore. These guys will be fine. Just anxious to obviously get stuff off. And obviously with some success comes failure. So just a standard yucca filamentosa, fine. They look flat from the snow. It'll be fine. The oleander I did as a trial, as you can see, is dead. The rhodos look sort of beat up, as they typically do this time of year. I showed you the little palms. Here's a variegated yucca, which spear is fine, sort of damaged looking on the outside, but what do you expect after the freezing cold winter we had? This stuff pretty much here, like left coat, I believe this is called, very standard for this growing climate, so nothing major, it's fine. More yucca's fine. Here's the little gem, which has some stem dieback, and obviously will completely defoliate. These leaves are toast, but as you get closer to the bottom, the leaves are fine. They're obviously burnt, but when you try to bend some of the buds, they bend, so it'll be fine. Had it happen last year. Here's a Viburnum davidi, which burnt on the top, but underneath is green, and I'm sure this will rebound. It's my first year with it. For those of you who have more experience, you know, maybe you'll have other opinions on it, but I think it should be okay. Here is the Edith Bogue, which completely turned red, the leaves, and these will all as well fall off, but again, buds are fine and stems are green, no stem dieback here, so this one will rebound. Here's the Buford hollies, and this Buford holly looks pretty good. I'd say about 80% of it is green and doing well, just protected with burlap. And this one has a little more leaf dieback, but it's still mostly green. Some of the leaves are starting to turn, so this one may defoliate. Again, it's my first year with it, so I'm not really too sure what to expect, but not too bad. Here's the Brackens. This is its second winter, and I believe if we would have had a 6A winter like we did the year before, I would have seen less leaf discoloration, but unfortunately with the temperatures we have, this will probably almost completely defoliate, but the leaves in the middle are greener. No stem dieback here, and actually the buds are quite a bit longer than they were this time of year, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one leaves out earlier. Something I'm very disappointed with is this Yucca elata. This was its second year, and maybe Tim in Massachusetts, since you're the Yucca expert, you can confirm this, but it doesn't look good. As I pull, you can see it comes out. So I think it's dead, and I don't think it's from the cold. I think it's from the moisture. So I'm gonna leave it. I've sprayed it with copper spray. See what that does. This is the hardy, the clumping bamboo, and a rabbit ate that. But this was covered with snow this year, and it looks as green as can be, so it's fine. Here's the other bamboo. I forget what the name of it is. I apologize. But I'm pretty sure these stalks would be dead, but it has other canes that are coming up from the ground, so I'm sure the roots are fine. And there's some more bamboo over there, which I'm sure will start to regrow as the soil heats up and dethaws. Here's another Edith Bogue. This one had zero protection, and funny enough, stems are completely fine. Buds are actually, they've grown since, as you can see, the buds have actually grown in the past little bit and very green. This leaf was covered with snow and it's perfectly green. Funny. So this one should again make a full recovery. Obviously it'll defoliate, but I'm starting to think that most of the evergreen magnolias, the grandiflora, are possibly hardy to zone 5, but will most likely defoliate after probably a zone 6A, 6B winter. So that's that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to regrow. And see another one of my failures. Take a look at this banana. It kind of ticks me off because I like these things, but you know, dead, I think, unless some pups start to shoot out. But I don't know. I think this stuff's dead. Doesn't smell too bad, I guess, but not as bad as the other one did. So maybe it'll regrow from the roots. I have no clue, but I think if I kill this one, I think my Musha Bajou growing days are over, because that's 2 years in a row. So now you got to kind of see. What's done well here and what hasn't done well here over the winter. And hopefully within 2 weeks the grass will start to green up, and I'd like to get the pond going in another probably 2 weeks or so. And again, hopefully this Trachy keeps pulling through. Last year it grew 5 fronds on it, so if it can regrow that, I don't see why it shouldn't be fine. Thanks for having a look.